Hey guys, Thornton here, back with another video, and today we're going to look at the Barracuda X gaming headset from Razer. In the box, it's getting the headset itself. You're going to get a USB-C dongle for wireless connection, 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter cable to use it wired, USB-A to USB-C charging cable, then also you're going to get a USB-A to USB-C extender, which can be used in conjunction with the dongle if you just don't have a USB-C port. Starting off with the comfort of the headset, which I always definitely think is one of the most important things you can have. They're using the somewhat familiar, which we've seen on some of their previous headsets, a Flownet memory foam ear cushion, which they're super comfortable. I've enjoyed them on their previous headsets, same case here. The one thing about them is there's not much passive noise canceling. They do have kind of a half pleather lining towards the bottom, which does help lock in some of that sound, but overall you're gonna be able to hear most of the noises happening around you. The nice thing on this headset is that they're super easy to pull off if you want to replace them. I personally opted to switch them out for some aftermarket ones from Wicked Cushions, which I find that they're just thicker, more comfortable. They have these new cool ones as well that have cooling gel in them, which I really like, and they also have more padding on the driver in comparison to the stock one, which just has non-existent padding. It's just like a mesh layer. And for me personally, I did find there to be a little bit fatigued with the stock ear cushions after like an hour or two of wearing them, so I did opt to switch them out, and if you guys want to check them out, I'll link them in the description down below along with the discount code. On the headband, they're using a nice leatherette material, which has decent padding. It's not super thick, but it never exerted too much pressure or was too hard on the crown of my head where it gave me anything like a headache or just discomfort after time of using it. And for the clamping force, I would say it's right around a medium. It's not super loose like the Black Shark V2 Pros, but also not super tight where it's giving you like a headache an hour down the road either. So nice in the medium there, and that's gonna work for most people great. The headset itself does come in at 250 grams, so not super lightweight, but for a wireless headset, not bad, because obviously you have all the wireless components stuffed in there as well. And definitely didn't feel too heavy on the head even after, you know, a couple hours of having it on. For the construction of it, it is basically all plastic with the exception of your headband where you pull your ear cups down that is metal running up into the headband itself. But even with it being, you know, mainly all plastic, it definitely feels really robust, and even like bending it around like this, I don't really have any worries of breaking it. I'm really happy with the branding of the headset itself as well. Razer didn't stick, you know, a bright green logo on the ear cups. They are just the blacked out versions, and the only spot where you really do get any color is on your mute button on the back, which you can see a little green border on. For adjustability on the Barracuda X, you're gonna have the ability to slide it up and down on that metal band that runs up into the headband itself. Then you're gonna have the horizontal swivel as well as a vertical plane of adjustment where the ear cups actually tilt as well. So gonna give you all the adjustability you'd expect to see, and because of that, it's gonna fit pretty much any head size or shape. All your controls are gonna be localized to your left ear cup like we see a lot of the times, with your topmost one being that mic mute or unmute button. Down below, it's gonna be your volume roller for adjustment of your audio. Then below that's gonna be your power button. Below that is your 3.5 millimeter jack for wired use. Below that's your USB-C port for charging. And then finally on the very front, you have your mic jack, which you can obviously detach it if you want to. All right guys, here's a quick mic test for you guys on the Barracuda X. It sounds decent, and it's very comparable to any other gaming headset microphone. Definitely nothing amazing, but if you have to use it and you don't have a dedicated microphone just for your speaking into, then this is gonna work. As always, I would really recommend looking into to a budget condenser microphone. It's going to up your audio game so much and give you so much better voice quality when you're speaking to others, whether it be on a meeting or just over gaming. And I'll link a video down below to some of my favorite more budget friendly condenser microphones. Though you can form your opinions on how you think the microphone sounds, do this audio test. One of the main things I will point out is that it just seems to pick up everything extremely quietly. I'm recording this straight into OBS and I have it maxed out as high as it can go, and I'm still not even peeking into the yellow. It's just staying in the lower green, so definitely a quieter mic, but you can definitely make it work if you need to. And for a gaming headset microphone, I think it sounds okay. For the sound of the Barracuda X, they're using 40 millimeter Triforce drivers, which we've seen a lot from Razer and I've really enjoyed in all their headsets, including this one. And they're using the pretty standard 20 to 20K frequency range, which we've seen a lot of gaming headsets as well. And as far as the sound profile goes, I would say it lands itself pretty much right in the middle, with the highs not being overdone or the bass, so you really get the best of both worlds there, which is really nice for a plug and play headset that is multi-platform functionality. So no matter where you're going with this, you're gonna get the best of both those worlds, and going from like more environmentally focused games where you wanna hear the sounds around you, as well as in a more fast-paced game where you need to hear those precise movements around you. It didn't really fall off or lack in any of those areas, so overall really happy with it. It has a really nice balanced soundstage. For connectivity of the Barracuda X, this can of course be used with that USB-C dongle, which can be plugged into a computer, you know, your PlayStation. So you have options there when you use it, but of course you can still use it in that wired mode with the 3.5 cable. So really great. We have both forms of connectivity there. And as far as the wireless connection itself goes, I've really had no issues with it dropping off or having distorted or cutting out audio. The only place where you're really gonna find issues with it if you start walking like rooms away and have walls in between you, which most likely you're not gonna be doing that if you're actually just playing games. So overall, connectivity wise, spot on. Overall, I think Razer did a really great job with the Barracuda X. The price point is at $100, so not to like their top line headsets where we see them, you know, going for like 130 or higher, and not the lower end where around 60 or 50. So this is kind of aiming at being the middle of the road, and for what it offers at $100, I really do think it's worth it. I mean, you get a really nice sleek headset design, you get the wireless functionality, as well as being able to go multi-platform with this. So this can really be taken anywhere. So if you're someone who wants a headset that, you know, you can hop onto your PlayStation, hop back over to your computer, go to your Switch, this offers all of that, which is really great to see. Comfort-wise is good. That's one of the few things I didn't like. It was just the ear cushions. I found them to be a little bit thin. Again, I did opt to upgrade them, and once I did, overall, just a super comfortable headset to use with those aftermarket ear cushions. And again, if you guys want to check those out, I'll link in the description down below. So multi-platform, nice, sleek, robust design, and good comfort. A lot of great things going for it. And the sound profile, again, really nice, neutral, balanced sound. Gonna work in pretty much any game you want to take it into. So definitely a recommendation for me if you guys are looking for a good multi-platform headset. So hope you guys found this video helpful. Please do give it a like and do consider subscribing for more content like this in the future, but I'll see you guys in the next video.